Yeah, they get that kid come over and they grab his he stopped and looked at me. He did it, yeah. Tables are flipped. I know, you saw the game.
There's no hiding place. We weren't good enough. We were poor. We have to have a performance. Like we owe the fans a performance.
It's a nice pass to the back door. The Pitbulls have an Bradley shot. Goal. The Pitbulls 29 seconds onto the power play. Tries to dangle past another. Does a good job. Oh, Owen Sobchuk, stop that.
Please first state your name, your age, your job, and your role at Bristol under Pitbulls.
Am I allowed to say my age? My name's Rich Hargreaves. I'm from the Bristol Pitbulls organisation. I'm in fact the owner, and I'm 45 years of age.
Brilliant. What does Bristol under Pitbulls mean to you?
Well, it's my baby really from day dot. We bought it back in 2009 after a lengthy gap with no senior hockey, and which forced many of us to play outside the city for many, many years. And so since it's come back in 2009, we've had diversity, is probably the easiest word to describe it, with having all these obstacles with losing the rink and then having to get the new rink built about 10 years later. So I think as the years went on, it was definitely determined that we wanted to make hockey successful in the city and bring it back.
When did you actually begin playing ice hockey?
This is before Christ, right? BC. So 1991, I think, yeah.
Brilliant. You made 310 appearances for the Bristol Pitbulls. What was the highlight moment during your career?
All of it. Every time I put my skates on, every time I put the shirt on, every time I went out there. I don't think there's one moment better than the next. I think when you get an opportunity to play something that you really love and that's all you want to do, I think every time's a special time.
What are the struggles of being an ice hockey player, mentally and physically?
Yeah, physically it's wearing on your body. I mean, guys travel at sort of 30 miles an hour, and then you've got the contact side of it, plus the everyday training and stuff. So, physically it's very demanding. A lot of players do finish in their sort of early 30s. Some nutcases like myself keep going for another 10 years after, but and then mentally, again, I think that more comes down to winning and losing side of it, how you prepare for a game. But like I said, most people get involved in sports or anything they really show a passion in because they enjoy it. So those are obstacles they overcome very quickly.
Right, let's rock and roll.
Come on, we got to get a puck in. We got to get offense off this break, even if it's a chip.
Jamie Olsen, 45. I'm the head coach and general manager here.
Brilliant. What does Bristol Honda Pitbulls mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. I've been here since day one of coming back to Bristol.
Pick up that puck and scare the shit out of them.
So we're in our third season here. So I came on board with the club just as this rink was coming to the final build. So it kind of brought me back over here. So I've been here since the start of us moving into Division 1 and then obviously the step up to National League. So I've been part of the process all the way up till now.
The first guy, you won't just stand. You'll be out here waiting. As this guy comes through here, you're going to come and take some ice and drive the middle, so it's a rebound shot.
I think the schedule's pretty tough compared to other sports. I think, if you speak to the players, they'll probably say the same. It's a pretty long season. Like we play Saturday and Sunday, where a lot of sports obviously just play the one game on the weekend. So, we'll play on the Saturday night, and then, it's a late game, it's an evening game, you're getting home late, and normally we're kind of back in the building here, packing up to get on the bus and get on the road on a Sunday morning, full day on the road on a Sunday, and then you kind of back to the rink on a Tuesday, ready for work and practice. So I think the grind of the schedule is over the course of 9 months is pretty intense. So by the time you get to the end of the year, that can start to kind of get a little bit tiring. But if you love the sport and you love playing, like playing 2 games a weekend is also a blessing. That whatever Saturday night goes, you kind of have a chance on Sunday night to get going again.
How do you balance that professional life with your personal life?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough for me. I mean, obviously, I'm older than all the guys in the room, so I have a young family. So it is tough. It's a lot of sacrifice, for me. With terms of kind of personal life, it's a lot of sacrifice for my family. They obviously have to accept me being away a lot, which is tough when they're young. They've kind of not known any different, so it just kind of seems the norm for them. I've kind of always been doing it while they've been growing up, but it is tough. But you just got to be strict with your time. When it days off, and try my best to switch off and make sure it stays off and it's away, and getting a bit of mental rest, a bit of time at home with those guys, and then during the off season in particular, there's 4 months obviously out of season, trying to make the most of it during those 4 months when the kids are off on the school holidays, and a little bit more time to be at home and do the normal dad duties.
As soon as he comes around, like our low forward, which was Lipper, should have been attacking it, so it was hard. And he ended up kind of shading to the circle, so it just gave him enough time to roll and have an angle.
I think we've been pretty clear that we were disappointed that we weren't a playoff team last year.
Get up the ice, get up the ice.
Moving into this year, that's definitely the ambition here. We've had a slow start, which is tough, that we're trying to build through right now, but 100% top 8 and make sure that we get some extra hockey here in the playoffs.
We got to find a way to help you guys out a little bit, because we're just giving up too many shots right now. So
fan base is great here, but I think if we could get into some playoff hockey, some more important games, I think the fan base would really love those games, and I know the guys in the room are keen to make that happen.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
No worries.
Sean, can you please begin by saying your name, your age, and your job role at the Bristol and the Pitbulls?
My name is Tanner Butler. I'm 30 years old, and I'm a defenseman for the Bristol Pitbulls.
Sean Morris. I'm 20 years old, and I'm a player for the Bristol Pitbulls.
I'm Ben Norton. I'm 19, and I'm the goalie for the Pitbulls.
What does Bristol Pitbulls mean to you?
It's like a family. I noticed, as soon as I first walked in the dressing room, everybody is welcoming. Obviously, being from Canada, it's tough coming from a different country, but I stepped in that room, and the whole fan organization and the team kind of, put me on their back, and now we're family. So
A lot, I came back to this country last year, and a couple of years back I was thinking hockey wasn't really for me. I was in quite a rough place, and decided to come back home and give it a shot, and last year was pretty tough, but over this summer and stuff came a long way, and the community and the fans and the whole team has been a big step for me in my hockey career, and it's been really good so far.
Well, it's my first year back in England, so yeah, it's really good to be back, and the fans are great, and to play at this level is also good at such a young age.
Where did you previously play?
I played in America for 4 years and then Austria for a year.
What are the struggles of being an ice hockey player, mentally and physically?
It's quite a demanding sport. It's obviously physical and stuff, and you have to be able to play through a lot of injuries and stuff, just the nature of the game. But I mean, other than that, it's one of the most, I think it's one of the most together sports there is. There's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of good friends that you make. So socially, it's a good game to play, and you can make friends for life, for sure.
Obviously the physicality. You don't go in there thinking that you're going to get injured or anything, but you never know what's going to happen, right?
Mentally, it's more about resetting after goals and being strong, because you can't let it affect you during a game. Physically, I think it's more on the joints, honestly. It's an unnatural position to go into the position the goalie's going to, so it's pretty bad on the hips.
What is it like having to balance your personal life and your professional life?
It's tough at times, and that was tough for me being in Canada and stuff, and being away for a long time. I was losing a lot of friends and not seeing family and things like that for a long time. But yeah, it's coming back here and settling in and stuff. It's been really good, particularly this summer and this year. Getting into more of a cycle and learning how to balance the two and have a good time outside of the game as well.
And finally, what are the goals for the rest of the season?
Obviously to get a couple wins. It's been tough off the get-go, slow start or whatever, but it's a stepping stone. Obviously, to win the league, to win the championship, you need to get into a playoff spot first, and we're 3 spots out of a playoff spot, so that's our first goal, to get to that spot, and then just keep on working our way up.
What do you think the score
6-3 to the Pitbulls.
I go solid 6-4 Pitbulls every day of the week.
I think it's going to be 6-4 to the Pitbulls.
Oh, we're good.
Okay, boys. Hey, the ring's fucking sold out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
99 at Pods, Els, Ruffs, Reese, Tana, Lords.
Tears I drop to be part of the wave. Can't stop, ever wonder if it's all for you. The world I love, the trains I hop to be part of the wave. Can't stop, come and tell me when it's time to. Sweetheart is bleeding in the snow cone. So smart, she's leading me to ozone. Music, the great communicator. Used two sticks to make it in the nature. I'll fit you into penetration. The gender of a generation. The birth of every other nation. Look your way, the gold of meditation. This chapter's gonna be a close one. Smoke rings, I know you're gonna blow one. All on a spaceship persevering. Use my hands for everything but steering. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. Mom tops are happy when they feed you. J butterflies in the treetop. Birds that blow the meaning in the meatball. The world I love, the tears I drop to be part of the wave. Can't stop, ever wonder if it's all for you. The world I love, the trains I hop to be part of the wave. Can't stop, come and tell me when it's time to. 10 more reasons why I need somebody new, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. Right on cue.
The pod just stopped in there, right?
He says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant us into the reservation.